hand, foot, body. The point I will discuss in this section concerns another internalized misconception about the body and its relationship to the mind. Deep down in the mind, we feel that the self is what keeps the body whole and maintains its integrity and continuity. Our intuition tells us that I am the reason for the existence and survival of my body. We think the body exists because I exist, whereas logically it should be the other way around. That is, I exist because this body exists, right? First, there is the body, and then my self-consciousness, my presence, my sense of existence, and the sense that I am here. Before going ahead, I think this is a good time to mention a golden technique that you will find amazingly useful on your path to self-knowledge. I learned it from Mr. Mosafa, who later asked me to consider it the most important self-knowledge exercise during my normal daily activities. It simply is this. Imagine yourself out of your physical body, looking at it from a distance. This includes the body and the content of the mind, as if you were looking at a stranger to whom you don't have any specific feeling. It is like looking at yourself as him if you are a man, or looking at yourself as her if you are a woman. Having a himness or herness vision about yourself might be a good name for this exercise. This is a highly beneficial and incredibly enlightening exercise that you may wish to practice whenever you feel aware of yourself or anytime you remember it. This excellent exercise can be done in any physical or emotional situation: talking, walking, sitting, watching, running, lying, laughing, crying, arguing, hating, loving, and so on. This looking can be at the body as a whole or focused on some part of it. For example, your hand, leg, eye, ear, face, and so on. This golden technique will help you to see yourself as you are. It appears to be an easy exercise, but it is actually a very difficult one. We don't want or like to look at ourselves. In fact, we hate it. Furthermore, we don't like people who try to show us to ourselves or even ask us to look at ourselves. You may need to put great time and effort into mastering this priceless exercise. Stop blaming yourself if you want to master it quickly. You do understand why, right? As I asked above, try to imagine yourself out of your body, looking at it from outside. Now tell me if the statement, "This body is there because I am there," really has a logic to it? Does the I need to be at a place or time in order for the body to be at that place or time? Does my body need me in order to be? Isn't it true that most of the time I am not there, but my body is still there? For instance, when I am deeply asleep or immersed in my thoughts. Does the body need the conscious presence of the I in these moments in order to be? Our mental sense is that not only am I the reason behind the integrity of the body, but the body as a whole is the same as I, as though if I did not exist, my body would cease to exist. In other words, I exist in different parts of the body and ensure its being and survival and continuity. As with our discussion of the procedure of breathing, the illusion of agency shows itself when we focus on the body or one of its parts, as if this body did not exist a moment ago and has just come into existence in its whole form through our attention. Existence or non-existence of the physical body is not under your control or will. It exists by itself. Whether you exist or not, your hands, feet, ears, and eyes exist without needing you to fasten yourself to them. The beingness or non-beingness of the body and its limbs are independent of our will and control. There is no need for I in order for the body to exist. Basically, there never has been any need for it to maintain the physical existence of this pile of flesh. Can you feel the existence of your physical body, here at this moment, as an entity independent of your mental being? Can you feel the dissociation of your body from your mind? Can you feel the urge, the irrational urge, to attach yourself to your body? In order to relate to the issue more deeply, lie down in silence and pay attention to your body and your sense of it. You probably feel that your body exists because you exist. That is, you exist first, and then comes the body. You feel that its being here depends on you, and not the other way around. You feel that you contain and hold it, and not that the body contains and holds you. You also feel that you are inside your body. For instance, when you pay attention to your hand, your sense is that the hand is a part of you. You feel that the existence of this hand depends on your existence. It seems impossible and incomprehensible to you that this hand is there whether or not you exist. You feel that this hand is a part of you, a part of what is called your I. But is that really so? I will answer on your behalf. Definitely not. For the simple reason that when you avert your attention from your hand to other things, the hand still remains without feeling any change. Your hand, your whole body, in fact, is still there without needing you to be with it or to carry it everywhere. Actually, it is not you who carries the body. It is the body that carries you here and there. Can you see that? Our thoughts and thinking habits are resistant to such a simple and clear fact. Your mind wants to believe that this is your body, and that that body is here because you are here. Do you see the difference? Under the pressure of habit, the mind cannot, even does not want to, accept this fact and leave the body alone. Can we make the mind accept the simple logic of existential independence of the body? Can we lie down for a moment and completely let the body alone? Can you really accept that this body lying in bed does not need you to hold so fast to it? It does not seem to be easy and simple, right? After reading this text, we may want to try to let the body go as if it were constrained thus far, and now we should try to set it free. We are blind to the fact that the body does not cling to us. We cling to the body. At least when we are asleep, the body is lying there and does not need to be detached from us. It is quite bizarre that the mind finds it difficult to acknowledge such straightforward facts. I has difficulty accepting the simple truth that the body can be here and there without the I needing to imagine that it is my body. Imaginary versus physical reality. If the body is autonomous and already detached from us, what makes us believe that we are the ones holding it and clinging so tightly to it? How is it that we feel we are in the body's head, hand, and foot and cannot leave it even for a second? Why do we desperately feel that we have to try hard to release the body? What is the reason behind this absurd mental habit? The truth is that the body we feel in our mind has nothing to do with the real physical body. We have created a mental body for ourselves, a mere mental image that we mistake for the real thing. We mistake this for that and consider them to be the same. It is an illusion, a huge mistake. There is a hand in the real world, but it also has a counterpart in our mind, which we mistakenly take for the real one attached to our body. These two hands are different and independent entities. Whether or not I am paying attention to my mental hand at this particular moment, the real one exists in the external world. The mental hand is an image, a mental image. We have no direct link to the real hand. The hand that we feel is the one created in the mind. It is there for 1 minute and disappears the next. But the real hand is autonomous, always there in the external world. Its beingness or non-beingness does not depend on the beingness or non-beingness of the imagined hand. Even if the imagined hand disappears forever, the real one will still exist without feeling any difference. In fact, it does not care about my or anybody else's imaginations or illusions. Even if the owner of that imaginary hand dies, the real one still exists, attached to the body, dangling from the body until it decays and slowly rots, and of course again by itself. Extend this example to the whole body. The body exists in the external world whether I do or not. The body is there by itself, whether you are or are not there. It is autonomous in every situation and does not need to be held or set free by you. The release you try to achieve for the body is merely a mental activity that is related to the mental body created in the mind. Maybe we should think of our body in the same sense that we think of our shirt. We never think that we are the one giving life to the shirt or securing its survival. We never try to release it in our mind. The shirt is there. It is released and free, not caring how much we believe it is us or we are it. Similarly, the body, the physical body, is out there by itself. Like the shirt, the body is not a part of your I. It is always there, whether you are asleep or awake, whether you are paying attention to it or are completely ignorant of it. This body is out there doing its job and does not care about you or your attention or inattention. It breathes, sees, hears, laughs, walks, sits, eats, sleeps, and wakes up.